I want to talk about the Seattle series a little bit.
I don't want to talk about it.
I want to bring up the woes.
No!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I am your host, Adam Peddle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog. And today we're going to talk everything baseball, everything Blue Jays, everything that's happened, everything that's going to happen. That's right, we can predict the future on this show. But before we do that, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. You know, the whole freaking shebang. And yeah, guys, let's get straight into it. Okay, first things first. Trevor Bauer, taken to Twitter. We have not heard a lot from this man. It's been a lot of no comments. We haven't seen him pitch in a long time, but he took to Twitter today, which is Sunday. This is coming out a day behind.
Yeah.
What did he have to say?
Yeah, he actually, funny thing you mentioned that. He's commented on the fact that his attorneys have been speaking for him for the last 6 weeks, and he wanted to get something let out there.
Okay,
well,
okay.
This is what Trevor Bauer had to say. He released on Twitter text messages of the girl who accused him of sexual assault, text messages of their interactions, where, basically, to sum it up, she sent hundreds of text messages trying to break up with her. And he claims that she tried to track him down when he was trying to be moved into a new home. She wanted some closure on the relationship, and so she was trying to track him down.
Okay, so she sent hundreds of messages talking about their breakup. Is that right?
Yeah, he tried to break up with her, but he kept responding. Hundreds of text messages back and forth, and forth. And where he was
and
trying
this
to break
is
up
all
with her.
on Twitter right now.
This is all over Twitter. He has a video, a 1-minute video where you can go check out his, if it's not taken down already, go on his Twitter, right? Scroll down, you can see it all. 1 minute. Where
this
he's
is
just scrolling.
a Trevor Bauer move. If I have ever seen one, bro.
Using Twitter and using his influence.
I mean, and you had to know, I don't want to speculate too much on this whole case. This is something that is out of our hands. But you had to know that a guy like Trevor Bauer, the loudmouth that he is, he was not capable of staying quiet long enough. He had to take to social media, and he had to release something. And frankly, I have not read these text messages, but I mean, regards to breaking up and like him not responding, all of that stuff, how much bearing does this have on whether or not the action of what he is accused of doing actually happened? Does it have anything?
It has nothing to do with the actual case that he's being accused of. It has nothing to do with the sexual assault. My assumption, and I'd hate to assume, I'm assuming it's after. No idea.
Right. We don't even know the timeline of when this was.
No idea what this is, but all I know, it has nothing to mention with the actual assault that he's being accused of, all right? So with that being said, you know, I went and got an arts degree. I don't know anything. I'm a dude with a microphone reporting it to you.
So this guy straight up just dropped all of these messages on Twitter. No timeline. Nope. Did he even caption this thing, man?
He did. He did caption it. Okay. I do have it right here on my cellular device.
This is a move. This is a move.
This is a move. All right, so he says on his caption, while I have allowed my representatives to speak on my behalf for over the last 6 weeks, I can no longer be silent. I will speak very candidly about the current petition when appropriate, but need to address the allegations made today in the Washington Post. So apparently the Washington Post made some allegations, and he was up in arms. And he couldn't stay silent. So that's all I know. That's all we know.
Okay, so basically we know not a lot. Trevor Bauer, though, taking to Twitter, dropping some text messages. If you want to make your own opinion on them, go check that out. He's still not pitching in baseball, though.
Nope, he's out for at least another week, probably longer.
Yeah, this stuff all has to get sorted.
Yes.
Let's get on to some stuff of some players who are actually playing right freaking now.
Yeah, the ones we care about.
Like Tatis Jr.
Yeah, baby.
Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. Dude, this guy, we were talking about it on our live. I include him in a very select group of guys of the best players in baseball. His return, first time they're throwing him into the outfield, this guy goes 4 for 5 after not playing baseball for 15 days, having had an injury, 4 RBIs, 3 runs. He is a super kid.
And you didn't even mention the 2 home runs. 2 home runs. He looks comfortable in right field. And that kind of changes the conversation a little bit. We made a podcast earlier talking about whether the Padres would make postseason. They had their pitching woes, but what was the cherry on top to the doubt of that result was Fernando Tatis Jr.
Dude,
he's back.
Give me some Tatis. Give me I'm at an ice cream parlor. Give me 3 scoops of fucking Tatis Jr., man. This kid is a stud, and we're going to have a podcast talking about who the MVP is going to be in the NL and the AL, and obviously performance like this.
You know, I'm not gonna mention the other candidates, but definitely Tatis, little sneak peek. He is one of them.
He will be talked about.
Definitely
talked about.
One of them. Another team. Not in the NL West, but in the NL. The Braves are first in the NL East after defeating the Washington Nationals. The Atlanta Braves have climbed back. They are now 62-56. Granted, a super tight division. Philadelphia Phillies 61-57. New York Mets 59-57. What do you make of this Atlanta ball club?
Dude, have you ever seen the movie? I believe it's what was it called? Like Mad Max. Fury Road.
Mad Max, yeah.
Yeah, you ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's Desert. The NL East, dude. It is an anarchy-ridden. Like there are warlords taking over. No one has any idea what's going on, man. Everyone's just grasping for air right now. We have made a podcast talking about the New York Mets, whether they will make postseason. Then we did one about the Philadelphia Phillies, whether they will make postseason. And now we got to do one about the Atlanta Braves. How did this happen, dude? What is going on there? I counted them out. Acuna was gone. Clearly, I was wrong.
Obviously, they made some trades. They got Jorge Soler. They made some other trades. They got Eddie Rosario.
Big bats.
You know, they even got Adam Duvall in that outfield. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's exceptional. Actually, Adam Duvall, I believe he's an outfielder. I believe first baseman outfield split. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But that team is absolutely just rebranded.
Yeah.
Their offense is still good. You still got some good pitching. Charlie Morton's putting up a good year.
Yes,
you got Max Fried. You know, that team is making it happen.
I say roll a dice for the NL East. You're a betting person. You roll a dice. Whatever it lands on, that's what you bet on because no one has any idea at this point.
We might come out with a podcast talking about the Atlanta Braves sometime soon. And this little sneak peek again. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'll say yes, maybe I'll say no. I might just flip a coin at the beginning of the podcast.
Right, maybe I'll do it right in the middle.
Honestly, yeah. seriously.
I'll take some dice.
Just throw it. They're going to make it this year.
They're making it, guys. Boom. There you go. Blue Jays today.
You know what? This one, I don't really need to do a roll of the dice for. But they are putting up a fight for sure. That's the Cincinnati Reds.
Yes.
They're clawing their way back into this. I feel like this is maybe like the second or third Blue Jays Today show that we've kind of touched on them in a row because they're slowly making a little play. They're slowly like, hey, we're here in the NL. And the Padres are like, no, bad. But you know what? They're doing it. They're 2.5 games back. I wouldn't be shocked if they made postseason.
I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be a little like, I'd be like a little surprised. Like,
I'd be a little like, wait a second. So you're saying that Tatis, 2-homer outfielder,
wasn't enough?
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough to beat the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, they're good. Joey Votto is, even though he's not hitting a home run every game, he's still hot as ever.
Oh yeah.
Winker, Castellanos, even Castillo. Luis Castillo's coming back.
He's finding his way back.
And that's good to see from the young lads.
Yeah, we had him in our must-draft fantasy players. Hopefully, you took us as complete nonsense because if you drafted him, you probably hated your life.
But he's coming good. He's doing well now, so there you go.
100%. Dude, you want to hear the craziest thing ever?
Yeah, tell me.
Minecraft. You ever play it?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, of course. We've all played Minecraft. We love Minecraft. Now you can participate in the Home Run Derby in Minecraft. It is a new DLC. I watched the video for it. It actually looks kind of fun.
So wait, does it have like Ohtani in it? And
I don't know about that, man.
What is it?
It's basically just like Home Run Derby, but Minecraft graphics.
So what are you hitting? Are you hitting like you have a stick or a
bat? I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to download it and we got to find out.
Okay.
The Xbox is behind us.
Well,
why are we still recording this and not playing the
right.
Home Run Derby Minecraft?
Let's just tune out.
For real, man. But yeah, I mean, that's a thing now, guys. So kind of cool. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? What else do we have?
Okay, a couple things here. I already did a minute monologue on it. Obviously, Tyler Gilbert is a freak joining Elite Company, throwing a no-no in his first ever career start. Amazing. You didn't get to speak on that. Any thoughts?
No, I think it's really cool. I mean, it's the one thing in the Arizona Diamondbacks season
exactly
that's pretty
what I said.
Exciting. And you know what's also really exciting is that we've never had 8 no hitters since like 1884.
It is a weird year.
Where in 1884 you had like semi-pros facing like mailmen.
Yes.
So it's like, of course you're gonna have 8 no hitters.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Really
it is a weird year for sure. Elite pitchers, speaking of them, Garrett Cole is returning today, right now. It is Monday. He will be pitching on this day. COVID couldn't keep the guy down for too much longer. And you know what? As a fantasy owner of Garrett Cole, I love it because fantasy playoffs are approaching. And as a Garrett Cole fan, I love it. As a Blue Jays fan, this is not very good.
I was expecting the Yankees to drop maybe 2 games than usual, but no. In the last 10, they're 7-3. Yeah. So
and they just got their ace back.
And they just got Garrett Cole back, so it's not looking good. You know what's actually shocking to me too is that Montgomery and Jameson Taillon are both performing like really good, exceptional players, like 3 ERA players.
I mean, frankly, at the beginning of the year, that was kind of what we expected of them. So potentially math could come around. Yeah. That ain't good also if you're a Blue Jay. And a brilliant time to transition to what we did this past week, which was also not good if you are a Blue Jay fan. 3-4 on the week. A split series with the Angels, 2-2. And then a lost series to the Seattle Mariners, a team, frankly, that both of us thought we should at least take 2 from. I know they're competitive. I know you did. But this was not good enough, dude. This was not good enough. And now, as of today, we are 4.5 games back out of wild card. In the last month, in the last 5 weeks, we've gained no ground.
No.
Thoughts?
Well, guys, it's been a tough week. Including in that tough week, George Springer, day to day now, with an ankle sprain. Okay. Up against the wall, going for that catch. Ankle sprain, painful. MRI's come back negative, though, for those who missed it. So,
he was just trying so hard at baseball.
He was trying.
And so now he's hurt.
But to talk about that whole thing about being 4.5 back, look, the season is not over. I know you even told it to me this morning. You were like, season's over.
I think it is.
You were like, season's done, dude. No, season's over. I remember. Blue Jays fans in the comments, you were saying, season is over. We're done. And yes, if I'm a betting man, I've said this so many times. If I'm a betting man, I'm betting on the Blue Jays not to make the postseason.
No.
But there's still a quarter of a chance that we do. Right before today's game, before we beat the Seattle Mariners, there was a quarter of a chance that we do make postseason. So with that being said, I'm not giving up yet. That's still a chance. If I was like sitting at like below 10%, maybe I'll throw in the towel now. I'm gonna call it. But this is not over yet, guys. This can easily happen next week or the week afterward. New York has a bad week, and then we have a good week. And then we switch places. It could very well happen. Yes, it puts us back a bit because we're a week, 1 week later, and we're back like
less baseball games to play.
But it does not matter. Things happen. A quarter of a chance. There's still a chance, so I don't want to give up hope just yet. That's my thought.
That's very reasonable. That is very reasonable, and you're right. Statistically speaking, it is not over. It is very demoralizing, though, when you sit here week in, week out saying we're 4.5 games back, we're 3.5 games back, now we're 4.5 games back. We have to make up some ground soon. As much as StatCast says we have a quarter of a chance, that is going to continue to drop unless we can win some ball games. This week, we got to win some ball games. And we also got to freaking hope that New York and Boston and the Oakland Athletics start dropping some ball games because they refuse to do so. Who did good this week for us?
Well, there's some guys that did do good week for this. Did do good for us this week. You know what's shocking?
What is really shocking?
What is really shocking?
That we're entering a fucking fourth wave in Canada? That is shocking to me.
I mean, I'm honestly kind of not shocked.
You're not shocked?
I'm not shocked because
Okay.
people aren't vaccinated. This is a whole different thing. But of course, like, let's just not get vaccinated and then go out.
Really shocking.
What's shocking to you?
What else is shocking?
Actually, you know what? This isn't shocking. Now I'm changing my mind.
No?
Because
Okay,
Lourdes
well-
Gurriel Jr. is not being put in the lineup, and Charlie Montoya doesn't
That's
seem to
not
recognize
shocking
that.
at all,
It's
actually,
not.
dude, because that's been happening for time. I remember last year, he was in the lineup, granted, but he was always getting batted 6th, 7th, 8th. And last year in 2020, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Parade of the Lord, was our best bat by far, pretty much. And now the woes continue with not putting him in the lineup. He had a great week.
Yeah.
And he didn't even play on Sunday.
This week, 7 for 17, 2 homers, 8 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and a double. Now, when you look at it from this perspective, the guys who he could have replaced were Randall Grichuk and Corey Dickerson, who both hit home runs on Sunday.
Yes,
so
they did. Yes, they
from
did.
this perspective, you can be like, oh, well, it didn't even matter. But
the perspective is that Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is my favorite player, so
exactly,
what about
so
that?
you have to listen to Nick, right?
Yeah, what about that?
Corey Dickerson, however, did go 5 for 15 this week. A
We love it.
333
We love it.
average
Yeah, we
with
love
a
it.
home run. Where Randall Grichuk went 4 for 20. 200 average. What are we feeling about Randall Grichuk?
I'm feeling like we got to make a video pretty soon once the off season happens about what we should do with a Randall Grichuk, because Randall Grichuk, my thoughts have always remained the same. You can never trick yourself into believing that Randall Grichuk is better than an average MLB player. Don't ever do it.
He does it though. He tricks us. He tricks everybody.
But I'm
Everybody.
telling you right now, I don't care if this guy does like 100 games of baseball, like MVP conversations. Do not let yourself be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
Do not let yourself be fooled. He is an average MLB player at best, and I do believe that Parade of the Lord could be better than an average baseball player at best. So those are my thoughts on a Randall the Handle Grichuk. I want Gurriel in there more. I want Grichuk in there less. And potentially, I want to even package Grichuk off in the offseason. That's a different video, though.
Okay. Well, I want to talk about the Seattle series a little bit.
I don't want to talk about it.
I want to bring up the woos. You're right here. Everyone's watching you. You have to come front and give your opinion on the Seattle series. More specifically, the old wounds, the scars, the reopening of Bullpen, Charlie Montoya making decisions. We have to revisit this, guys, okay?
I hate it.
Friday.
I hate it.
Let me paint you the picture here, and we'll start talking about it.
Go.
It was 2-2. Adam Simber comes in the 9th inning to hold the game, not for save situation. It was tied, obviously.
Yeah.
He K's Haniger. He grounds out with France. There's 2 out now. See, the inning seems like it's over. Then he walks Seager. He walks Toro. Mound visit, checking in on him.
Yeah.
Then Torrens singles. Then Brad Hand comes in the game. This is the decision.
Yeah.
Montoya puts in Brad Hand with the bases loaded with the winning run at third base. Brad Hand, 4-pitch walk, and they win. All right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Because what sticks out to me is the Brad Hand decision. We've seen it pass where he didn't let his relievers finish an inning when they were in a jam. However, that guy was Tyler Chatwood. This is Adam Simber, a little bit different. Replacing him is Brad Hand, who so far since coming to the Jays has not been very good.
Here's the thing, dude. I think that I'm obviously, in hindsight, I'm upset at the result of what happened, but I'm okay with the decision because that mound visit was that thing. They were like, if you let a guy on, you're out.
Right.
That was the decision there. And then, with that knowledge in Simber's mind, he still let a guy on. So I guess you told him what was up. You said, this is what's happening right now. This is your chance. Get this guy out. You couldn't get that guy out. I have to use my eyeballs. I like it when Montoya uses his eyeballs and sees, okay, Simber doesn't have it today. Hopefully Brad Hand does. Obviously he didn't. I mean, we could have had it. I think it's totally a catch-22 because if you leave Simber in and then, you know, Buddy walks in a run or Buddy lets up another hit, then the conversation is, well, why didn't you take him out?
See,
right?
I'm on the side where I'm okay with leaving him in. I'm totally okay. We went out and got the guy to get it done. He's been doing it so far. Yes, he may not look good right now. He let up a single. He got the first 2 guys out, then he walked some dudes. I'm okay with letting him in and blowing it himself. He's a veteran guy. That's why you get him. And obviously, Brad Hand is a veteran guy.
Isn't that why we got Brad Hand, though, to deal with situations like that?
Has not been like Adam Simber. You know what I mean? Not
I understand.
Even close,
I understand.
right?
Yeah, you're right.
So my thing is let Brad Hand lose the game. Or no, sorry, excuse me. Let Adam Simber lose the game, right? Let him go finish it out because Brad Hand, I mean, I just don't trust him. I haven't trusted him since he's come to this game.
Yeah, I think that, and you know what? That's the problem, though. You know, like we traded for a guy like a Brad Hand who we're supposed to trust, who we're supposed to have that. And I think the management wants to be able to trust him. I think, you know, I mean, like, hell, we trusted him preseason. We said, this is a top 5 closer. If I wanted anyone in this situation, it would be a Brad Hand.
But this is now like mid-season after Sticky has come out, and he has not been the same since.
Yeah.
He has not been Brad Hand.
This is the ghost of Brad Hand. I mean, either way, I think, I think maybe Charlie could be potentially part of that. Seriously, though, it's a mixture of everything. I blame Simber. I definitely blame Hand for throwing 4 pitches. Like, all you got to do is hit a fucking strike here.
Yeah, for real.
Why did we trade for you? But I mean, hindsight 2020, Charlie probably could have let Simber in there.
Now, totally on the flip, just to quick this up, Richards on Saturday came in when we were up by 3-2.
And I like Richards.
And I like Richards. Runner on third base. France tripled. Ground out to Seager. 1 out. Walk to Toro. So actually first and third. Richards comes in. Love the move. This is the 7th inning. Love the move. Richards has been great.
Yeah.
And then he gives up 2 back-to-back homers. 6-3 Mariners. We go on to lose from there. But people on Twitter were confusing the Brad Hand situation with the Richards situation. But that was the correct move. You put in the guy. You put in that dude. That dude's been our, number 3?
Basically, yeah. Like, we like a Trevor Richards. He's been solid for us. He's done it in the past. You got to save runs here. I mean, so you put in the guy that you trust. He shits, as we've had in the past. And you know what? That happens, right? It's been a comedy of errors from this bullpen. We have guys that we think we can trust, and then they kind of pull a little bit of a Randall Grichuk, and they're wait a second, we're actually just average.
We make mistakes. We're not elite.
And I think maybe that's where a bit of the disconnect is here, guys. I think that we get fooled into believing these guys are better than they actually are. And then when Montoya puts them in, thinking that they are better than they actually are, the rug gets not only pulled out under us, but also him. And it's like, wait, no, we're actually just average.
Yeah, the bullpen is just average. So I just want to clear that up for everybody. But I think that's enough Blue Jays.
Yeah. Let's get to some freaking positive notes here, big dog. The most positive thing that we do on this show is the J of the Week. And I do believe it is time to crown the J of the Week. Okay, my friends. J of the Week time. We talked about Praise the Lord, my favorite guy. And as much as I would love to give it to him, we cannot. J of the Week this week belongs to Teoscar Hernandez.
Yes. Teoscar Hernandez with amazing 500 batting average this week. 14 for 28 with 2 homers, 10 RBIs, 8 runs scored, and 2 doubles. This guy's average is getting very close to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I think it's like a couple points off at this point. Yeah, he's coming out and he's performing.
Tio.
Wow, Tio.
My goodness.
Yeah, while Vladdy's slumping, Tio is hot as ever, and he deserves it. I don't think he actually has won one yet, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I believe that this is Teoscar Hernandez's first J of the Week, and he really goddamn earned it, man. I mean, I think, what is he at, a 315, 314 batting average?
Like that. Someone tell us in the chat. It's exceptional.
More than I could have ever hoped. Tio, excellent week. Keep it up, big dog.
Thank you, Teoscar. All right. Let's take a look at this next week that Teoscar Hernandez might be doing well in. We got some... This should be easy opponents.
Okay, yeah.
It should be easy opponents.
No. It is easy opponents.
It is.
Nationals, Detroit freaking Tigers.
Yes. We have 5 games against these guys. A 2-game series against the Washington Nationals, Tuesday and Wednesday. Washington Nationals, the last 10, they're 1-9.
Oh, yeah.
They're 1-9.
Oh, yeah,
If we don't sweep these guys,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
get mad.
Exactly.
I'm already giving you my freaking preview.
No, that is
we better sweep these guys.
I don't even care who pitches.
No, Manoah
It's
Barrios.
2-0.
Manoah Barrios.
Okay,
We have to
boom,
sweep these
done,
guys. Done.
swept.
Done.
That's it.
Swept.
Guys, if we
done.
lose a game to a team that's 1-9 in their last 10, we don't deserve to make playoffs.
No.
They traded away Trey Turner and Max Scherzer. You want to look at something that's going to kill momentum? It's that, my friends.
For real.
We need to sweep these guys.
Especially with Manoah and Barrios a part of our top 4 pitching
And who?
staff.
Fetty? I don't care about that
Fetty
guy.
and Gary. Who's Gary?
Yeah, for real. We got a friend named Gary. Is he pitching? Like,
No,
is that him?
it's Gary. I'd believe him. Oh, that's Gary.
For real. Got to call him up because Max Scherzer's gone now.
Yeah, for real, man. All right, that one should be a sweep.
Sweep.
Nothing said. Detroit Tigers. Now, they're interesting because they were actually doing very good as
Detroit
of late.
Tigers are okay.
6-4 in their last 10. Doing actually pretty decent.
They're decent.
All right, but we got some good guys coming, taking the mound. We got on Friday, Robbie Ray with a 2.88, sexy 2.88
Oh my
ERA.
God, yep.
Against Alexander, 4.57.
Ah.
I want to take that one. I'm
Yeah.
saying we're
Wham,
taking
bam,
that one right
thank
there.
you, ma'am. Goodbye.
Saturday, Hyun-Jin Ryu with that ERA climbing now, 3.72. Against Peralta, 3.7. Oh, boy. What do you think about that one?
What's the next game?
Next game. Okay, Sunday, Steven Matz. Okay, this one. Steven Matz, 4.08 versus this guy, potentially Hutchison, 10.8 ERA. 10.8.
So we're not seeing Casey Mize at all, eh?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay,
This
okay.
could change. They do have an off day Monday. They might move some shit around, but
Might move some stuff around.
Right.
I mean, realistically, my friend, it's a 2-1 thing for me this game or this series.
Yeah,
It's definitely
2-1.
a 2-1 thing for me. I do believe, though, in my heart of hearts, that this week, looking at the matchups, there's a potential to go 5-0 here, guys.
There is.
And that would really make up for this past week where we went 3-4, especially because after this week, we're going to be looking at the White Sox. We're going to have the Oakland Athletics pretty soon.
Yep.
And then after that, it's going to be the Yankees. So, I mean, if we want to get a little bit of a buffer here before we have to deal with the true competition, sweep Washington, sweep Detroit. Playoffs are not in either of their futures.
yeah.
Let's get them.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, if we can get at least, I'm saying 4-1 this week. If we get at least 4-1, that would make our record 67-55. 67-55.
Decent.
Okay, that's
decent.
very decent. And that would make up, if you look up at the last 2 weeks, all right, that would be, what, 7-5. Yeah, not great overall, but we need that for this week.
We do need it.
Maximum 8-4.
Yeah.
That would be much better.
And frankly, guys, 3-2 in a week like this,
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
not good enough.
Are you kidding me?
Not good enough.
No.
No.
I feel like the Toronto Blue Jays, man, like we're 1 year away from figuring it out because
Totally.
we just keep hitting a ceiling against good teams
Yes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're just a little bit inexperienced and we lose the games based off inexperience.
Yes,
Straight
yes.
up. You were telling me before, the clutch value.
None.
That's something we're going to talk about much later in the offseason.
None.
There's no clutch. When it's a tight game against a good team, we get in our freaking noggins.
Yeah.
Bo Bichette with 5 strikeouts today. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, and that is the thing sometimes with these young players. You know, there's a lot of talent, but like, who do you want with a 2-minute drill in the fourth quarter to win you the Super Bowl? I want 43-year-old Tom Brady to do it with ice in his veins.
I want Max Scherzer and Clayton Kershaw.
Exactly.
LA Dodgers fans
Exactly.
out there. Those are the guys I want on the mound.
Give me those guys.
All right.
Okie doke. Let's turn it over right now to the silly part
the silly part.
of the show where we spin the freaking wheel. The spinning fortune, baseball, colorful, future determining, stat analyzing, and it's a wheel that we spin every week. Okay, my friends, it's time to spin that wheel. And my guys, we clawed our way back. Team Nick is back in this thing, baby. Woo! Let's go! Let's go, Team Nick! Oh, tell me what the...
Oh, shit. That was our we. A little too excited for Team Nick. We got ice in our veins over here in Team Adam. Yes, Team Nick has tied us 26-26. He swept my team. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had an incredible week, and I said he'd be the worst. George Springer, 9 total bases. Kicked Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s ass, who only had singles. And then, what was the other one? Oh, Romano, 4 strikeouts in 2 innings, where Ray had 8 strikeouts in 7. That's better for K per 9. You swept me. It's 26-26. We're going down to the final stretch.
Wow.
It is your week. It is your week. Weasel.
Well,
spin it.
We are freaking tied up, and I am excited, my friends. I think this is gonna be a good spin this week.
I'm feeling it. I'm gonna focus right here. I gotta focus. I've been so lazy in my
Yeah. Focus up, bro. Focus up, dude. Let's go.
I'm focused. I'm channeling it. It's your week too, so you can decide.
Yes, I do. Give me the bonus play. Oh my god. No.
ERA. Pitchers.
ERA starters. Okay,
yeah.
It was
It's the weight.
Starters. It was definitely starters. Who we got going against who?
We got Barrios and Manoa against Washington, and then Ryu, Ray, and Mats against.
Oh man, this is a toughie, eh? Channeling.
Focus.
I'll let you go first. Bro.
I want Jose Barrios against Washington.
That's fair enough, dude. That is definitely. That was my number 1, I believe. That was my number 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Wonder Kid. I'm gonna go Manoa.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was gonna pick either or.
Yeah.
You decided to go.
Well,
Barrios,
and that is why I let you go first, bro. That's why I let you go first. Okay,
right.
Team Nick, we get to go first 2 times in a row. Spinning the wheel. What's it gonna be?
Channeling. Why do I
26, 26.
I never shout out Team Adam. Where's Team Adam? No Team Adam fans. Could never call for them.
Yeah, you got to get them on your side, bro. Home
runs.
runs. Okay, so I get to go first on this one. Springer obviously is not in play anymore. I mean, Tio has looked good, man. Problem is, there's no wrong answer here, my friends. There really is no wrong answer. I am gonna go Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah,
Teoscar Hernandez is the guy this week.
I was gonna. Boba shit looks like absolute garbage. I'm gonna say it right now. That last game was bad.
That was bad.
Vladdy's hitting just singles, ground balls. George Springer's not even playing. I'm not picking anybody else, so it's got to be Marcus Semien. It's the only other option.
There you go, Marcus Semien. Teoscar Hernandez versus Marcus Semien. That is an interesting week, bro.
What?
I mean, just at the beginning of the year, it's like
Vladdy versus Vladdy versus Tio.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.
Now it's Vladdy's cold. Now it's Semien.
Vladdy's cold. Okay, last one. Give me the bonus player.
Channeling.
Give me the bonus player. It's coming around.
No! RBIs!
Damn.
Okay, RBIs.
Okay, RBIs
Channeling,
for this
channeling,
week. RBIs for this week. Wow.
Channeling.
Now that it's like I'm back, I don't want to go for the home run ball by going for like Tio as well. You know, it's like I kind of want to. He was so good this week. He was so good. That would be the home. That would really get me ahead if he did have another big week, right?
Right.
He did have another big week, but I also want to differentiate my assets. You know. Screw it, Tio.
I was gonna go Tio. I'm like, come on, please pick it. Please pick someone else. Because now this is tough for me. Marcus Semien doesn't get RBIs. Bo Bichette looks like a piece of garbage. Vladimir Guerrero hits singles. George Springer's not playing. And now it's like the 3 other outfielders don't play consistent baseball, even though Gurriel got 8 RBIs this week.
Yeah, he got a lot.
I can't bank on that every week.
No,
I can't bank on that.
Not every week.
So now I gotta take a shot in the dark. I gotta just hope. I don't like the way Vladdy's playing right now. And I have to hope. I just have to hope. I gotta. Fuck, this sucks. It sucks. This is the worst week because like now everyone's hurt and everyone's cold. It's not even like, oh, who hot guy do you want this week? No. Like now I have to like look. Boba Fett 1 RBI, Marcus Simeon 2 RBIs, Vlad 1 RBI.
You gotta shoot your shot, man. Which player do you think is gonna get hot this week?
Oscar Hernandez.
And he's been picked. What other player?
Nobody. There's nobody. Okay. Fuck. I guess I gotta go. Sucks. I don't want to go Vlad. Sorry, Vlad. I gotta go. I hate this pick.
Pick it.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Do it, bro.
There's literally nobody
Do
else.
it.
Literally nobody else.
Wow. Goes from worst J of the week to his RBI selection.
8 RBIs last week. If this
That's a
guy
lot
can
of
get some
RBIs.
playing time, he got 17 at bats. He had 8 RBIs.
He's hot, man. He's
hot.
hot. I mean, I don't want to cheer against Lourdes at all. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of.
Now he's gonna put the worst J of the week. Just because I picked him.
He won't, dude. He's gonna get hot for sure. But there you have it, guys. 26-26. I want to know in the comments down below who you got for this coming week. Review it.
I have you.
It's a
Manoah, Tio,
Yeah.
Gurriel, Simeon, Gurriel Jr.
Okay, well,
it's gonna be right here. You guys can see.
thing is, I'm riding a lot on Teoscar Hernandez and
I'd put all my
injury,
money on Teoscar
goldness. Yeah, I
all.
do think he is really good right now. But my friends, that is the Blue Jays Today show. Right after this, we're gonna double check if our Wii is okay. But let us know in the comments down below what you have to say about anything that we've talked about today, whether it's Bauer, Tatis, Garrett Cole coming back, anything that's going on with the Blue Jays. I know that this was a long one, so if you made it through the entire thing, then give yourselves a little pat on the back. We truly appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, let us know your comments in the comments down. Let us know your comments
in the comments down below.
Wow, I guess that's why it's called comments, isn't it?
It's the comments. You make a comment
In the comments. Yeah, that would make the sense. Okay,
Guys,
your turn.
If you want to listen to us and stop looking at our faces, you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Radio Public, and Breaker. You can also check us out on our Instagram, Twitter, and our TikTok as well, as we're posting on there as well. And as well, guys, you can check out our Patreon. It's $3 a month, and you can become a Patreon. Come on to our show. Shout out and thank you to all of our Patreons
All
right here.
of them.
Hello. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. And you will see you guys probably on one of our one-on-ones soon.
Yes.
As well, guys, this video is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fighting Manscaped. Today, Jays is our code. Get the discounts and deals. I had people text me actually this weekend being like, what's your code from Manscaped?
It's
I was
Today Jays.
Jays, baby. So use it and get discounts and deals and support the channel.
That's the one. My friends, thank you so much for watching.
And
Go Jays, go!